Namaste.
My name is Bhavya Jatrana.
My name is Bhavik Jatrana.
Today we are going to do the common protocol which is followed by everyone across the world on International Yoga Day. I request you to do it with us. Let's start. We'll start with a prayer. Repeat after me.
गच्छध्वं संवदध्वं संवो मनांसि जानताम् देवाभागं यथा पूर्वे संजानाना उपासते
We'll start with some neck bending exercises. Stand straight with feet comfortably apart. Place your hands on your waist. While exhaling, move the head forward slowly in the downward direction. Try to touch your chin to the chest. While inhaling, move your head as far as back is comfortable. This is round 1. Do it for 2 rounds. Relax. Now we will do right and left bending. While exhaling, bend the head slowly to the right. Bring the ear as close as possible to the shoulder without raising your shoulder upwards. While inhaling, bring the head normal to the normal position. Similarly, while exhaling, bend the head to the left side. Again, inhale and bring head to the normal position. Relax. Do it. Now we will do right and left twisting. Keep the head upright. While exhaling, gently turn the head slowly to the right so that chin is in the line with the shoulder. While inhaling, bring the head to the normal position. Similarly, while exhaling, turn the head to the left. Inhale and bring to the normal position. This is 1 round. Do it for 2 more rounds. Relax. Now we'll do some neck rotation. Exhale and bend the head forward and try to touch the chin to the chest. Inhale and slowly rotate the head clockwise in a circular motion. Exhale while coming down. Do the full rotation. Then rotate the head in the anti-clockwise direction. Elder people or person with cervical spondylitis or high blood pressure avoid doing these neck practices. Relax. Now we'll do trunk movement. Raise your both arms up to the chest level with palm facing each other. and keep them parallel. While exhaling, twist the body towards the left side so that the right palm touches the left shoulder. Come back with inhalation. While exhaling, twist the body to the right side so that left palm touches the right shoulder and come back to the normal position. This is one round, repeated for 2 or 3 rounds. Do it with a slow breathing. Cardiac patients shall do with it the care. Avoid this practice in case of severe back pain or disc disorders or abdominal surgeries. Relax. Now we will do knee movement. Inhale and lift your arms up to the shoulder level. Palms facing downwards. Exhale and bend the knees and bring down to the squat position. In a final position, your both arms and thighs should be in parallel to the ground. Inhale and straighten your body. Exhale while bringing down the hands. This practice strengthens your knees and hip joints. Avoid this asana if in case of acute conditions of arthritis. Relax. Now we will do some standing postures. First, Tadasana. Stand with feet comfortably apart. Interlock your fingers and turn the wrists outwards. Now inhale and raise the arms up and bring them in the line with shoulder. Exhale and bring your heels down. Turn. Hold in this posture for 10 to 15 seconds. Exhale and bring the heels down. Now release the fingers and bring the arms down parallel to the trunk. Come back to the standing posture. Second asana, Vrikshasana. Focus on a point which is not movable. Exhale and bend the right leg and place it on the foot. Place the foot on the inside of the left thigh. The heel should be touching the perineum. Inhale and extend the arms and join the hands. Stay in this posture for 10 to 30 seconds. Breathe normally. It improves the neuromuscular coordination, balance, endurance, and alertness. It tones up the leg muscles and regenerates the ligaments also. Relax. Go. We'll do Padhastasana. Inhale slowly and raise the arms up. Stretch the body from your waist. Exhale and bend forward until the trunk is parallel to the ground. Exhale and bend forward until the palm rests on the ground. Maintain your final posture for 30 seconds. Those who have stiff back should bend according to their capacity. Now relax. Now we will do Ardha Chakra Asana. Support the back at the waist with all the fingers together pointing forward or downward direction. Drop the head backwards and stretch the neck muscles. As you inhale, bend backwards from the lumbar region. Archakrasana makes your spine flexible and strengthens the spinal nerves. Now relax. We will do Trikonasana. Slowly raise your both hands sideward till they are horizontal, and bend to the right side and place the right hand just behind the right foot. Turn your head and gaze at the tip of left hand middle finger. Its benefits are prevent flat foot, it strengthens the calf muscles, thigh and waist muscles, makes the spine flexible, improves lung capacity. Now relax and come to the original position. We will do Bhadrasana. Sit erect with the legs stretched out in front of you. Now put the soles of your feet together. Exhale and clasp your hand together over your toes. Pull your heels as close as possible up to your perineum region. It keeps the body firm and stabilizes your mind. It keeps the knees and hip joint healthy. It relieves from knee pain. Now relax. Now we will do Ardha Ustrasana. Stand straight on your knees. Keep your hands on your waist. Now bend, stretch the neck muscles and inhale and bend the trunk backwards as much as possible. This asana relieves constipation and back pain. It increases the blood circulation to the head and cardiac regions. In case of hernia, abdominal injuries or vertigo, avoid this asana. Now relax. Sit in a Vajrasana. Now we will do Shashank Asana. Spread both the knees wide apart. Keep the big toes touching. Keep the palms between the knees. Exhale and slowly stretch down to the full length. Bend forward and place the chin on the ground. It helps to reduce the stress or anger. It tones up reproductive organs, relieves constipation and improves digestion, and also relieves from the back pain. Please avoid this posture in case of acute backache. Patient with the knee pain should exercise with caution or avoid the Vajrasana. Exhale and relax. Come back to the Vajrasana. Now we will do Vakra Asana. Bend the right leg and place the right foot beside the left knee. As you exhale, twist the body to the right. Bring the left arm and around the right knee and clasp and right big toe or place the palm beside the right foot. Remain in this posture for 30 seconds. It increases the flexibility of your spine, helps to overcome constipation, stimulates pancreas, and helps in the management of diabetes. Please avoid this posture in case of severe back pain or disc disorders or after abdominal surgeries. Now relax. Now we will do Bhujangasana. Lie down on your stomach, rest your head on hands and relax the body. Now join your legs and stretch your arms. Now place your hands beside the body. Keep palms and elbows on the ground. As you inhale slowly, lift your chin, chest, come to navel region. Stay there comfortably. This asana is best for stress management. It also helps to remove the backache and reduces the abdominal fat. Now relax your body. Be in the Makarasana. Now we will do Shalbhasana. Inhale and raise the legs off the floor as much as you can without bending your knees. Extend the arms and legs well to ease the lift to body off the floor. Its benefits are: it helps in the lower backache, tones the hip muscles, those in the kidney region, reduces the fats on the thighs and the buttocks, good in weight management. Cardiac patients should avoid this posture. Please proceed cautiously in case of severe lower back pain. People with high blood pressure, peptic ulcer or hernia should also avoid this posture. Now slowly exhale and relax your body with the Makarasana. Now we will do the Makarasana. Lie down on your stomach with the feet wide apart. Bend both the arms and place the right hand on the left hand. Place forehead on your hands. Keep the eyes closed. This is the correct posture of Makarasana. Its benefits are: it promotes relaxation of lower back, helps in recovering of back problems, indicated for all orthopedic ailments, indicated to counter stress and anxiety. Avoid this practice in case of low blood pressure, severe cardiac problems. Now exhale and relax. Do Setubandh Asana. Bend both the legs and knees and bring the heels near your body. Hold the ankle firmly. Inhale and slowly raise your back as much as you can to form a bridge. It relieves depression and anxiety. Strengthen your lower back muscles. It stretches your abdominal organs, improves digestion, and relieves the constipation. People suffering from ulcer, hernia should avoid this asana. Now slowly exhale and return to your original position. We will do Pavan Mukta Asana. Lie down flat on the back. Bend both the knees and bring the thighs to the chest. Interlock the fingers and clasp the chin below the knees. Exhale and rise the head till your chin touches the knees and relax. It removes constipation, decreases the bloating sensation in the abdomen and aids digestion. People, please avoid this practice in case of abdominal injuries. Now relax your body on the original position. We will do Shavasana. Lie down on your back and with arms and legs comfortably apart. Palms facing upwards, eyes closed. Relax whole body consciously. It helps to relieve all kinds of tensions and give rest to both body and mind. Relaxes the whole psychological system. It is found very beneficial in the management of stress and its consequences. Now slowly relax your body and come to original position. We'll do Kapalbhati. Sit in any meditative posture, close the eyes and relax the whole body. Expel the breath with forceful contraction of the abdominal muscles and relax. Continue forceful exhalation and passive inhalation. Complete 30 rapid breaths, then take a deep breath and exhale slowly. Kapalbhati purifies the frontal air sinuses, helps to overcome cough disorders. It regenerates the whole body and keeps the face young and vibrant. It balances and strengthens the nervous system and tones the digestive system. Now rub your hands and gently open your eyes and relax. We will do Anulom Vilom Pranayam. Sit in any meditative posture. Place last two fingers on the left nostril and fold the middle and index finger. Place the right thumb on the left nostril. Breathe in from the left nostril, then close the left nostril with the last two fingers. Release the thumb from right nostril and exhale from right nostril. Next, inhale through right nostril and exhale through left nostril. Its main purpose is to purify the principal channel of carrying energy, nourishes the whole body, induces and helps to improve concentration, increases vitality and lower the level of stress and anxiety. Now rub your hands and gently open your eyes and relax. We will do Brahmi Pranayam. Close the eyes with index fingers and mouth with ring and small fingers, and close the ears from respective thumbs. Exhale slowly in a controlled manner. Make a deep breath and exhale a humming sound such as of black bee, like While exhaling, do this sound. This Brahmi Pranayam relieves the stress and helps in alleviating anxiety. The resonance effect of humming sound creates a soothing effect on mind and nervous system. Now rub your hands and open your eyes. We will do the meditation. Sit in a meditative posture. Close your eyes. Keep your spine comfortably erect. You need to concentrate. Just maintain a mild focus between the eyebrows and be conscious of your breath. Dissolve your thoughts and attain a single and a pure thought. Meditation is the most important component of yoga practice. It helps in practitioner to eliminate the negative emotions like fear, anger, and depression. Keeps the mind calm and quiet. Increases concentration, memory, clarity of thoughts, and willpower. Regenerates the whole body. Now rub your hands and open your eyes. और अब हम लेंगे एक संकल्प. हमें हमारे मन को हमेशा संतुलित रखना है. इसी में ही हमारा आत्मविश्वास समाया हुआ है. इसी के साथ अब हम इसका अंत करेंगे एक प्रार्थना के साथ.
सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः, सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः, सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु, मा कश्चित् दुःखात्महे,
So this was the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed doing this protocol, and I request you to add this protocol in your daily routines. At last, I only want to say that stay safe, stay healthy. Thank you.